If you're watching this video, it probably means that you're a business owner. Maybe you have a mom and pop shop. Maybe you're a service-based business, or maybe you're an e-commerce store and you realize, oh, Black Friday is right around the corner. I got to start making sure that I plan ahead for that to make sure that I can really squeeze as much revenue and profit out of November as possible. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the biggest Black Friday mistakes that we see businesses making that if you avoid, you will be setting yourself up to have the most success as possible. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, so mistake number one is starting too late. Here's the thing, guys. Black Friday doesn't really begin on Black Friday anymore, right? This is, at the time of this recording, it's 2023. People are starting Black Friday. Like right now at the time of this recording, it's October, and there's Christmas trees out already, right? People are planning way ahead. And why do people put Christmas trees out? Because they buy them early. That's why they merchandise them, right? So when it comes to your sale, you want to start your Black Friday sale likely in early November, maybe first, second week of November, and you can do a pre-sale for it. And even before the pre-sale begins, you want to be building interest in the sale. So in September and October, in your social media and your emails, you're just teasing that there's a great sale coming and to keep your eyes peeled for when you release your pre-Black Friday sales. And you might be saying to yourself, well, David, if I run a sale for 3 weeks, how do I keep people's attention and keep their interest? Listen, that's a great question. And what we might recommend doing in your case is doing something like a calendar of deals, or maybe every week or every 3 days, the sales reset and there's different bundles that are happening, but you're saving the best for last. The actual Black Friday weekend, that weekend after Thanksgiving, at least in the States, is when you have your best deals for everyone. Okay, mistake number two is last minute planning. If you're planning in November, listen, it's okay if you're watching this video in November. I'm not telling you to scrap all of your plans and wait till next year. However, if you're watching this video early, you want to plan early for Black Friday sale. And there's a couple of things of what that looks like. Number one is you want to set benchmarks for success. How much in revenue, how many units being sold, what does success look like so that you can then reverse engineer the numbers to make sure that you hit those metrics. Number two is you want to have congruency throughout the channels. What you're saying on social media is similar to what you're saying on email, which is similar to what you're saying on your website. But oftentimes you might have different vendors or different team members who are managing those items, and you want to make sure that there's a clear calendar and congruency, and that happens when you plan ahead, right? Number four is when you plan ahead, it gives you the opportunity to think creatively and think out of the box, which is important because in Black Friday, this holiday season, all of the businesses are dumping their ad spend. They're promoting like crazy, and you have to stand out from the rest. And number five is you want to review previous year's data. So if this is your first time doing it, great, right? You're going to create your data this year. But if you've done this a couple of times, make sure that you're not starting fresh every year, and make sure that you're looking at what happened last year, what worked well and what didn't work well that I can learn from, okay? Number three is not enough volume, right? And by volume, I mean you're not promoting hard enough. One email to your list isn't enough, right? More ad spend equals more sales, right? If you spend $500 to promote your Black Friday sale in November, you're gonna get $500 of results, right? But what would happen if you spent $10,000 in advertising? Would you get that much more volume in results? Be thinking about how much volume you're doing, right? Number three is you want to reverse engineer the numbers. So say, for example, in the previous slide, you said, I would love to do $100,000 in sales in November. Great. So how much would you need to spend in ad spend to hit that? How many emails would you need to send to hit that? How many social media posts do you have to do? Think volume, think quantity, right? For number four is reasons to promote. That's where I talked about the content calendar where you're changing the deals every couple of days or every week. By doing that, it gives you reasons to reach out to people, and it gives them a reason of why they should continue to open your emails, read your content, read your ads. And lastly is you want to create FOMO, fear of missing out. What happens if somebody doesn't take action on this? Are they going to lose out? And is it going to be a long time until they have this opportunity again? Make sure that you have that in your marketing. Number four is simple yet enticing. Your offers can't be confusing. You have to have an easy to navigate website, and you got to have offers that are enticing, right? You don't want to offer for Black Friday the same thing that you offered as for your fall sale just a couple of months ago. When people think Black Friday sale, they think, that 50-inch TV that normally sells for $1,000, I can get for $250, right? They want deals that have a clear value proposition in them, and you have to make sure that your offers are enticing. If you don't have this, all of the other things that you're doing won't matter. Okay? This won't be here next week. This is a matter of, hey, I'm not going to keep extending the sale, extending the sale, extending the sale, extending the sale. When it's over and you missed out. And urgency doesn't create itself. You have to create the urgency in your marketing and in your business. Okay, and mistake number 5, and I left this for last because this isn't necessarily as much of a tactical one as it is as you as a marketer, you as a business owner, and you as somebody who wants to create a great month of sales for your business. You have to be present. Present means that you don't just set it and forget it for that sale. You have to be in the game, communicating with your customers and being on top of the things that are happening. And here's a couple of things that you can do to make sure that that happens. Number 1 is online live chat. I love for sales, have that little pop-up widget at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. You can use tools like Drift. There's a lot of great tools out there that you can use to have online live chat capability. Number 2 is fast response time. If somebody has a question that they live chat, they email, they send you a DM on social media, you have to be quick to respond. Number 3, remind people to ask. Let people know, hey, if you have any questions, you're not sure which product to get, you're not sure what size or whatever, use our live chat, ask questions. Abandoned cart emails. So if somebody goes to your site and they don't check out, make sure you have a really good abandoned cart sequence in place, especially if you can theme it towards the sale that's happening. And number 5 is avoid customer overwhelm. If people go to your website and there's deals over here, there's deals over there, and it's just confusing to understand how to navigate, they're going to click off and they're not going to buy anything, and they probably won't come back. So make sure that you are active and you're making adjustments and you're present in your business, especially during this month of big sales. So go rock it. You're going to make this Black Friday, this coming year, the best it's ever been for your business. I'm excited to see it happen. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to comment below. I'll be here to answer anything you might have, and looking forward to hearing how your Black Friday goes this year.